Hey guys, I just want to make a Sunday update. I've been looking at BBIG, as you might know from my last video. I actually think BBIG is the next stock to pop off because we have so much going for us here. We have 40% short interest or 28 million shares short. What I'm thinking is I'm going to take, as you can see here, my first entry at 2.2. Just because of the support here. We have support bounce, and hopefully it happens here as well. But I have a second entry at 1.58 because we have a gap to fill here. And if the gap fills, I expect it to go like this, as you can see, and probably fill the gap on the upside as well. As said, we have 40% short interest, so anything can happen, of course, but I expect them to cover somewhere in between here. And when they do cover, I at least expect it to go to 3.8. We still have a lot of gaps up here, as you can see on 6 and on 7, almost 8. And then we have a gap up here at almost $10. So I'm gonna, as said, take entry at 2.2, second entry 1.58, and let's see what happens. I want to take a quick look at S&P 500 as usual. Nothing much has really happened. It's starting to move down as I hoped. We created a new low and we're starting to even out here. I'm really expecting this to continue falling because we have the worrying loom of inflation and, rate hikes and everything. And as I've said earlier as well, I think December is probably going to be the worst month of 2021 in the stock market. Let's have a look here. Expected forecast is 6.9% inflation. That's freaking insane. So I don't really know what to say. It's looking great for my short positions in S&P 500. We're just in the green. I took them about here. So I've been riding the wave. No, I didn't close them here. I was expecting more. You can't always be right. But it's starting to look good and interesting. It's going to be really interesting seeing what happens tomorrow. Normally on Mondays, S&P 500 is green. Sadly, that is the case, and can't really do much about it. But this line down here is looking very promising. Let's go like that. It kind of works. Even so, it's looking really interesting because I said we have taken a lower from the last top, so it indicates a downtrend. Hopefully it holds, you never know. I also want to take out the word of caution because I've seen on Reddit a lot of people are starting to pump CFVI, and look at this. This is on 1 hour graph. Let's do daily because it looks even worse. Look at that. A lot of people are pumping this. Of course, if you got in here, you're probably a bit happy. But it's basically, they're gonna merge with the next YouTube, or rather a YouTube version with very, very limited. I don't know, guys. They're gonna merge with some sort of company that's like YouTube. And I actually got this up here just because it's a little scary. This one, they're gonna merge with blah blah blah, but this is the important part that I've highlighted. CFVI shareholders will retain ownership of only 11.5% of the combined company. So I don't really know. I googled some valuations on the company, and honestly, I don't expect much from this. I would be extremely careful if I were to enter this stock. Extremely careful. A lot of people are associating it with, you know, they want to drive up social sentiment, so they're associating it with DVAC and PHUN, and we know how they turned out. Basically, it pops off and falls down. PHUN pops off, falls down. CFVI, I don't know, guys. Anything can happen, but I would be extremely careful. And that's basically it, guys. I hope you have an awesome Monday.